We says we're live.
You haven't got the pop up yet.
There's me. You're live. Where's the thing for me to share it? That's the downside. I need like a team, I need to like pay like a beer a piece to someone to like run my social media and like share this immediately when it happens like this because it used to not be this way, but YouTube just wanted to change shit. Hello
And I guess
everyone.
you can.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Just This Many Marks this week Wrestling Recap Show. I am the Athletic Geek, and I'm joined on the other end of the tin cannon string this week by EZ of the Elite Air Network.
What's up?
Was up indeed. And Eric Wade of
What's
Mercari
up, you
fame.
guys? Yep. Everything's
And
for sale.
yeah, you'll end up, if you want things for sale, you'll end up like the story we were just telling before we went live. You'll be severely disappointed like Eric was in his last Mercari transaction.
You'll buy a picture on the wall, and then you'll get a hand drawn photo sent instead.
Exactly. You think you're getting this picture of Tetsuya Naito? You're gonna get a stick figure going like this. That's what you going. That's what you gonna get. But
Yeah.
anyway, if you've never seen the show before, and I really wish that I could share this daggum stream.
I'm sharing
I
it
try
on.
to.
I'm sharing
I
it
try
on
to watch
Twitter
the
right as we
stream.
speak.
Someone send
Got
it
you
to
covered.
me in a text message so that way I can. I haven't even gotten the damn email yet that says, "Hey, you're this is live on your channel."
I try to watch the stream on my phone, and then it disconnects me from the call, so I can only do one thing at once.
Right. It's stupid YouTube changing shit. If you've never seen the show before, this is the Just Three Marks Wrestling Recap Show. I am sick as shit today, and I've pushed myself harder than I probably should have through exercise and creating content for the channel. So I'm
And
not doing
DDT yoga.
DDP yoga. Yep, 100,000 point club right there, baby. Hell
Woo!
yeah, hell yeah. So, but if you've never seen the show before, it's the Just today 3 Marks Wrestling Recap Show. We all met at All In and Starcast. Our love of pro wrestling made us friends. We love sharing our love of pro wrestling with other passionate wrestling fans like each and every one of you out there.
Mm-hmm.
However, unlike anybody in the actual wrestling business, we avoid insider terms because we're just wrestling fans. Our opinions are just that of yours. So we're not wrestlers, we're not insiders. At the end of the day, and I apologize for my demeanor, I'm just really, really pushing through. We're just 3 marks today. And, yeah, because I'm not really at my prime today. Oh, hey, now I can finally get the damn stream. What the fuck? What the actual fuck about that?
There we go.
We're just going to do our full gear predictions. I know this was a big week for wrestling. I know some stuff happened in WWE. I know there was a tremendous match in NXT UK I have yet to see. And I know if you're just supposed to break things down, Dynamite was pretty damn good. But unfortunately,
We don't care about the shows. We care about the pay-per-view.
what we do, well, that's false.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
We do care about.
You know what I mean. This
I would
pay-per-view.
say the only thing that happened on Raw really even was Tucker got a new look and Alexa Bliss got a new look. That was about it.
Yeah, that's about it. And then Roman Reigns continues to be what I've always
Yeah.
dreamed of him being on SmackDown.
Rambling Rabbit is still dead.
Yeah, Roman
But,
can't seem to get a new gimmick for shit, but Tucker already got new gear and music and everything.
Roman's great as a new guy. I don't know what you've been smoking, but
No, he can't get a new, like, he has the same pants, same music. They gotta change it up.
Yeah. But anyway,
So apparently Retribution wants to go after Asuka. It's like, oh boy, they never learn.
But the big reason we're here is because we're Full Gear is this Saturday. AEW Full Gear. It is a stacked card. It is probably the best on paper thus far. We don't know how it's going to play out. Card since COVID has began. And
And I
we're go-
mentioned earlier before we went live, this is probably a better match card than last year. Hell, it basically is a better match card.
yeah. Last year it was a two. I mean, there were some good matches on there. It was an overall
Yeah,
good
it was a
show,
great show. Like
but it
I
was
was
it was a two
there.
match card.
I was there. There was just two downsides. A, please never ever do pay-per-views in Baltimore. That arena is shit.
Oh,
But
really?
despite that, yes. Who wants to take a guess how much beer was? And this is coming from a non-alcoholic.
$20.
15.
It was like $9.75 or something.
Oh, that's
And
not that bad.
That's great.
Pop was like $5. It's like, fuck that, no. But it's such a tiny, cramped arena.
Why are you bitching? That's great.
I know, that's like not even that bad of a
Still, like,
price, actually.
I don't know. I mean, it's like,
$5
hang on,
beer. That's or $5 soda. That's fucking
was like
great.
anyways,
Baltimore, this arena sounds awesome.
I would have honestly, I would have just put it back in Washington or something. You had your first Dynamite show in Washington. You could have your what was it? Yeah, your second pay-per-view in Washington.
Yeah,
But
I think they made the right call, and I think the beer prices are amazing. But
if
in
you
addition-
were there, you would have known how stupid it was. But anyways,
okay.
oh, and it basically had a SmackDown order of seating. One side of the arena, you weren't even allowed to sit. Even if you did, there were security guards saying, "Hey, no, go back to your seat." It's like, okay, whatever. But either way, it actually was a good show, especially a badass main event.
I didn't really like the main event that much. It was okay. But anyway, we're getting off on a tangent. We're doing our full gear predictions for 2020 because not only do you get to hear our predictions, but if you enter in on my social media pages, facebook.com/athleticgeeka9, tweet at me at Twitter at athletic_geeka9, and comment on the picture on Instagram, you can enter our full gear giveaway. You will be competing against Eric Wade on the other end of the tin cannon string, and if you can keep him out of first place, you'll win a bonus prize. A bonus prize of a special poster or autograph, and I don't feel like getting it out. But it's there. You can watch past episodes. But if you win first prize, you will get, yes, one of these awesome comic books from my collection. Could be The Champions. Could be Excalibur. Could be reprint of The Watchmen. Could be Justice League of America. I don't know. Could be any one of those. But you get two of these for first prize if you win first, one for second prize, and one for third. So yeah, that's some good shit there, pal.
That's some good shit.
Good shit there, pal. Also, you will win one of these lovely classic loose action figures. You get one for first prize, one for second prize. Unfortunately, you only get the comic book for third. You can get this WCW DDP. That might be the one you win. You can get Jeff Jarrett from WWF Attitude Era. Hell, you might win this Lex Luger. You might win Kane. I don't know. But you're going to get at least one if you've placed first or second. And then we get to the real good shit, and it's too far away for me to stay in my seat and grab right now. You get, for courtesy of a High Spots DVD grab bag, you win a random DVD. Could be Ring of Honor Validation with Jerry Lynn and Jay Briscoe in the main event. It could be ROH Survival of the Fittest, where you have Nigel McGuinness and Bryan Danielson on the card. You have Davey Richards and Claudio Castagnoli. You could win that. Yeah, that's one of the random DVDs. And you can also win, courtesy of random grab bag t-shirts from Pro Wrestling Tees, you can win one of these lovely shirts. It could be, I don't know if it's your size, but you could win garbage with this Bitch Blade Jay White shirt. You could win complete crap.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I mean what I said, and I said what I mean. You could win Chase Owens. He's a piece of shit too. So you can maybe win that. You don't want to win those two, but you could also win possibly this Bone Soldier Taiji Ishimori shirt. You could get that. And the
Bone Soldier jacket. I'm good.
Let's say you could win this Great Muta shirt. I don't know. You can win all this good stuff, but the bottom line is you have got to post your predictions on one of my social media accounts in order to win. And the scoring system is as follows. You just simply predict. Predict who you think's going to win, and in the case of title matches, pick whether you think it's going to be a new champion, a retention, or win by DQ. Each correct answer is worth 1 point, and title matches are worth 2 with the DQ and the correct person winning. And the most points, it's first, second, third prize in the event of a tie. We go to the lucky hat, and it's over there, and I don't want to pick it up because I'm not feeling well. And we'll draw the winner. It's all good. But you gotta enter on social media if you want to win. And if you need some help, we're here to help you. But not Eric. He's here to take your prizes away from you.
That's right.
So anyway, let's get on with the predictions. The pre-show match. We're going to start there, at least according to Wikipedia. Singles match for the NWA World Women's Championship. The champion, Serena Deeb versus Allison Kay. Easy, who you picking in this one? And why?
Thunder Rosa. Oh wait, never mind. I'm so upset about it. Well, Serena Deeb, not much I know about her, but it looks like she's done some. Oh no, barely any WWE work. But
she was in the Strange Society with CM Punk and Luke Gallows.
No, now I recognize her. She just has hair.
That was a long time ago.
Yes, it was.
I'm actually gonna go with Allison Kay. I liked her when she was Sienna on TNA, Impact, and
2 title changes this quickly.
I don't know. At this point, I don't know the whole NWA roster. I mean, I'm happy we've got them trying to collaborate with AEW, and I'm really hoping for that dream match one day. We get world title versus the NWA world title, but who knows? And whether Nick Aldis will even say yes to that,
right?
Champion or not. But anyways, yeah, 2 title matches real quick. I'm gonna go with Allison Kay because there's gonna be a rematch at some point in NWA. So who knows? But I'm gonna go with Kay.
Okay.
I wonder how annoyed
Eric,
she gets with that.
Eric, who are you got and why?
Allison Kay is from the Dark Order, right? This is the same one?
No, that's Anna Jay.
Oh. Well, who the hell? I don't know who these people are. I'm just going to say Serena Deeb retains just because I don't think they're going to pass the title on AEW TV or pay-per-view. They're going to feature it as full, but I don't think they're going to... Who the hell is Allison Kay then? Is she even on AEW?
She's yeah.
What is this? But yeah, I'm going to say Serena Deeb retains.
Yeah, they didn't plan this out, honestly. Be like, if it was a rematch with Thunder Rosa, then it'd be awesome. But that's like, wait.
Well,
what?
don't go into this with your arms folded like a pissed off fanboy or fangirl. You know, give the match a chance.
I know.
But,
no, I am. Oh, hey, I was right. Aldis is still champion.
Yeah, that hasn't changed hands yet.
What the fuck?
Well, I heard this match swap places with the Cassidy and Silver match too. So, kind of if no one's gonna know who these people are, no one's seen these people. I agree with that move, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. So the next match, I'm gonna go with Serena Deeb. I don't see the NWA World Women's Title getting the WCW title in the year 2000 treatment where it just switches hands all the time for no good reason. I just don't see that happening, and
fuck it. I'm changing my pick. I don't care if it's too late. I'm gonna go with Serena then.
Yeah.
I don't know, other than Thunder Rosa, I don't know who any of the other NWA women's roster is.
Right.
It's unfortunately almost like AEW's women roster.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unless you absolutely diehard follow us, you know who these people are. But NWA, I don't know shit about them.
I know Melina. Melina's there, but that's about it.
What's the blonde girl with Nick Aldis?
Camille. She's in.
Camille. Yeah, she's getting built up to be like a big thing. but not much going on over there. So
Yeah, I'm going Serena as well, but we mentioned that it switched places with Orange Cassidy and John Silver. That is next. John Silver has been the fucking man the last few weeks, and he's wrestling Orange Cassidy in a singles match. Easy, who you got and why?
Cassidy, he's got to have like a. It's gonna be a great match. It's gonna be down to the wire. But I'm gonna go with Cassidy on this one. I mean, unless you're truly trying to build up John Silver to the point where Brody Lee is gonna think that he's bigger than him. I don't know. Maybe it might cause a little tension in the Dark Order, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go with Cassidy. He has yet to get like a huge moment in pay per view, and he really
You
hasn't
beat
had
Chris
it. Since,
Jericho.
hold on. Also, good point. Good point. You know what? Just keep the momentum going. Then I'm gonna go with Cassidy. And hey, it's been a long day for me.
It
I forget things.
has been a long day.
2020 is making me forget things.
Eric, who you picking in this one, bud? This is
yeah,
this is the big one you got to pay attention to because this is the one that you're competing against.
yeah, this one's. I'm gonna go with the same. Cassidy wins. John he's been the man lately, but I don't think he's gonna beat Cassidy on pay per view.
Right.
I think that's what I'm trying to say. I think it's too soon to give Silver his big pay per view moment yet.
Yeah,
I believe this would be like one of those breakout. I'm going Cassidy as well. I believe this can be one of those like breakout performances where you're like, oh shit, that guy. He's really kind of similar to Pac and OC at Revolution.
Yeah, I was gonna say
This could be that for John Silver. You know, like, oh hey, this guy really is pretty damn fucking good.
actually, you know what? Should they? I don't know because obviously the match card order is gonna change, but I would honestly put that as the penultimate match before the main event.
This is just according to Wikipedia. I don't know what it's going to be, but yeah, I can see that point.
Or maybe like a mid card match. But
Well, I'd say that actually this probably would be a good way to start the actual pay per view itself off.
There's another match that I say should be the starter. We'll get to that.
Well, the next match, according to Wikipedia, is Chris Jericho versus MJF and Wardlow, or with Wardlow rather. If MJF wins, he can join the Inner Circle. Easy. Who are you picking and why in this one?
Jericho, there's no chance in hell this is gonna happen. No. I mean, if MJF wins, sure they'll be epic, but I'm gonna have to go with Jericho on this one.
Eric, this is the big one.
shit. I go with MJF because I'm trying to think of how it was gonna play out, but
Miss Ace is in the house. Thanks for coming.
because they're both sneaky, like they're both down to cheat or whatever to win, but like who's gonna do it first or who's gonna be able to pull it off. But I'm gonna go with MJF and then see how it all plays out. Like the inner circle joining thing that can be the red herring in the whole thing, where it's like, oh, obviously it's not gonna happen or whatever. But I think MJF's gonna win.
I'm going MJF as well. I think.
Oh, you know what? Actually, well, I don't want to get too marky over here or whatever, but
that's the show, man.
I know Jericho just posted on his YouTube page that Fozzie's going on tour soon too, so maybe he's gonna get beat so bad that he gets written off TV for a minute, and then MJF becomes the leader of Inner Circle or something.
That's kind of that's hit the nail on the head. That's why I'm going MJF. I think MJF's gonna try and take the Inner Circle away from under Chris Jericho. And
That's the thing, though.
I think we're gonna have Chris Jericho try and go to the good side for a little while.
Well, why would you want to ruin the Inner Circle like this, though? It's like, I like how it is right now. It's like if they add more members, okay, cool, but I don't really like the idea of like you got one leader, everyone hates, and he's trying to bring everybody down.
They've been together for a while now, too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Like this faction's literally been a year old. It was born on the first show of Dynamite.
I see what you're saying, but I feel like as a group, the Inner Circle's done about all I feel like they're kind of in the position like maybe the Shield was in, where like, hey, if you like kind of break it up now, it's not gonna feel too hollow the first time you try and bring it back. You
Well,
know,
Shield was
when
together for 2 years though. That's how you build a following. But yeah, I think for Inner Circle, it's like no, I would sooner see the Dark Order split.
now, see,
Than
I'm the opposite on that one. I want the Dark Order needs to stay the fuck together right
It
Yeah, I
does.
now.
think the Dark Order is like
The
they
Dark
need
Order
to.
needs to stay together way
It's-
more than the Inner Circle at this point.
I'm just saying it
Right.
as a hypothetical standpoint. And like we already saw like the elite broke, I guess like quote unquote break up a little bit. But for the Inner Circle, it's like I wouldn't want to cause like I guess like quote unquote Bullet Club Civil War tension. You got one side Team Jericho, one side Team MJF. It's like I don't know.
I think you're gonna see some guys go with Jericho and some guys go with MJF, and that's gonna bleed into
Or Santana just split down the middle.
possibly, but you're
Hey, Ortiz put
there's
it
gonna
back. It's
well
like,
we're gonna get to that in
Santana's the
another
middle
match,
of
but I'm
everything.
going MJF. MJF definitely in this one. That is
That's surprising. It's going to be so soon, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah.
It's going to be a good one.
next match, according to Wikipedia, is for the AEW Women's Championship. The champion Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose with Vicky Guerrero. EZ, who have you got and why?
Nyla, the Beast.
Okay.
I like Nyla.
All right. Eric, who are you picking? And is there going to be a new champion?
Yeah, I think Nyla's going to win too.
AEW's first multi-champion too.
She's been having a good run lately, but especially with Vicky, I think they're kind of trying to do something with that. But I don't know. Sheeta hasn't really been doing it for me as the champion lately. Like she's been having some good matches and stuff, but she's not very like she's not like big event feeling.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they need to do. I don't want them to ping pong the title. Like Nyla, if Nyla's gonna win again, then she shouldn't win again for a while after she loses it. Like
Right.
but I can see her taking it back this weekend for sure.
This match could really go either way. I'm gonna go with Hikaru Shida just because I feel like there's somebody. I feel like there's a certain role model that is going to be the champion soon, and I feel like it would be better for her to take the belt off of Shida than it would be to take the belt off of Nyla. Nyla, to me, right now, especially Vicky Guerrero, would not work on the good side of things, and neither would Britt Baker. So don't do that match that way. Keep the belt on Shida and let Britt take the belt off of Shida. So I am going to go with Hikaru Shida in this one.
Then why
Yeah,
the
that
hell
makes
is it a
sense.
Shida Baker match?
Because they're probably going to want to save that for Revolution or save that for a Dynamite.
Yeah.
Or Full Gear when the opportunity's hot, because out of everything, Baker's been building herself back up to the quote unquote role model, and then she could say like I'm a bigger role model than Shida because I've been fighting in more matches than what has Shida been doing lately.
Well, how about that? You could do the same thing with Nyla Rose. What She'd have been doing more conspiracy against Britt Baker. They put an opponent that Hikaru Shida has already proven that she can already beat on a pay-per-view. It's a conspiracy against the role model Britt Baker that they didn't put her against a fresh opponent, and that is why it's a conspiracy. And that leads into the next match. Boom.
Or make it a three-way match, but either way, yeah, I get it.
All right.
So yeah, I'm going with Nyla, and you guys are going with Shida.
No,
Or
he's
actually,
going Nyla.
Eric said he was going
Yeah,
with
he's
Nyla.
going. Yeah, he's going Nyla. The next match, the Elite Deletion match, Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it's going to be like a cinematic match. So
I think it
So
is.
almost like Final Deletion.
Yeah, I think it's going to be.
But yeah, so who have you got and why in this one?
So this is the match that I believe should be the opening. But again, I don't know what the heck an elite deletion match is, nor does anybody else. And I'm gonna hate myself for saying this. I'm going with Sammy on this.
Eric, you go next. Oh, we got LB and yeah, thank you very much, LB. Thanks for the congrats, man. Yeah, we're growing. Keep growing those numbers. Thanks so much to everybody for
Nice.
helping me get there.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I think it is a cinematic match because they were saying it's in gonna be in the saga of the deletion matches or whatever because they're saying there's been a deletion match before. But I'm gonna say Matt Hardy wins, and then they just end this feud. God damn it, this is becoming the Orton Drew McIntyre thing. It's like,
Or or Randy Orton and Edge. Just die already.
yeah, just have
That's what I'm
this
saying.
match
It's
and
gonna be
then just
Sammy.
stop.
Sammy wins by saying, "Just die already."
Right.
And then imagine a wild brother Nero appears, which
I-
obviously that won't happen.
I think Sammy's going to win this match, but he's going to use it to turn to the good side of things. And that might also lead into more turmoil that has already been built up on Dynamite with MJF going with my other prediction with MJF joining the Inner Circle.
Hmm.
So that's my thoughts, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah,
Who'd you say again, Eric? Just so I can get
Hardy.
it written down. Hardy. All right.
So we got 2 Guevara and 1 Hardy.
All right. And the next match, according to Wikipedia, is, and I'm sure this is not the order, but we'll just save that. We'll
I think
go.
we're going by match announcements. That's how it is.
Yeah. Well, the Hangman Adam Page versus Kenny Omega. In the winner will get a future shot, the AEW World Championship, the conclusion to the AEW Championship Eliminator Tournament Finals. Easy, who you got and why?
I'm going with Kenny. Kenny.
Yeah.
We've yet to get a world title match, and why the hell would we not get one between him and Moxley at Revolution?
Yeah. Well, the only question is, will the title match be in North Carolina?
No.
I love that from part of his entrance. I don't know why. Just fucking awesome.
And North Carolina still can't count the ballot. Sorry, I know this is not political.
Yeah, well, yeah, get over that.
But yeah, I'm going with Kenny. But if Hangman wins, I'll be like, oh my god, you killed Kenny, you bastard.
No, Pac ain't on the show. Anyway. That was funny laugh, goddammit. Eric, who you picking?
I'm gonna say Kenny also, but man, they're doing Hangman dirty because he's just been on a losing streak.
I think I think Hangman's gonna have a redemption. He's gonna hit rock bottom before he eventually. All this is gonna do is just make the triumph even better. I'm going Kenny as well.
Yeah, it's pretty. But I want Kenny to go full heel cleaner. Lately, he's been like cocky cleaner. Like it's like this is like cleaner, but
Oh yeah.
Cleaner got a Broadway show or something. It's
Right.
like, what the fuck?
Can we get a new theme already, please? I just can't get behind Battle Cry.
Well, if he's
It's
a
full
bad
fun.
guy, that's even better.
But I think Kenny's definitely gonna win. Everyone's been complaining about it being all obvious or too predictable, or whatever. But it's like it needs to happen. Everyone wants to see it.
Yeah. Next match, singles match for the AEW TNT Championship. Cody Rhodes, the champion, with Arn Anderson versus Darby Allin. Who have you got and why in this one, Easy?
Darby, and what do you think?
Okay.
Like,
Eric, who you picking?
Darby, I think he's gonna definitely take it off with Cody, but they've been building this really well too. So This is gonna be a great one.
Now, see, I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. I think
Cody?
I'm going Cody because if you notice in the Orange Cassidy rematch, Arn Anderson cheated on Cody's behalf. I think Cody fully switches tonight or on Full Gear Saturday. I'm going Cody. And I'm ready to hear the butthurt fly all through the haters.
Huh.
But the man you gotta beat says Darby. But yeah, I do agree. I think I would not be upset. I mean, I want to see Darby. I want to see him win the title and get that moment. But on the flip side, I just feel like they're doing something with AEW is really good with like the subtle hints and the subtle things. Where you're like, oh shit, there's that. And I just kind of, I guess now I'm looking for it, and I saw that, and I think there's got to be more to that with Arn. Doing
Okay,
that with
then.
Cody.
Okay, show of hands. How many people actually thought MJF would beat Cody at Revolution, despite everything Cody went through? Like, if I remember,
I can't remember who I picked. That was a long time ago. That was pre-COVID. Damn it.
Yeah, like I remember, like I picked Cody when I did my preview episode in Chicago, and it's like and I said there was no way they could build all this up to get slammed in the door by MJF, which eventually did, and even like everyone was shocked. I was like, "Hold up, MJF just won? What?" Because in this case, like, there's no way that of all this time, like you're not gonna put a title on Darby. This guy has been to hell and back. I think like this is finally Darby's moment to shine.
I agree, but I guess.
And then Brody Lee's just gonna jump the two of them. But anyways, that's a different story.
I don't know. It's kind of. I feel like there was something more to that, and I don't know. Maybe this is the one where I was the most split, and this is the one where I'm just gonna have to be, the black sheep and go against.
Or what if Arn screws over Cody?
That could
No.
happen too. That could happen too because, well, also going into subtle hints. Remember on Tag Team Appreciation Night, Tully looked at Arn and said, and what, at his Nightmare Family shirt and said, and what is this? What are you doing with the Rhodes?
But
But that wouldn't really work so well with the person having involved, which is Darby. Darby wouldn't want to. You don't give Darby the win that way though. So.
well, I think maybe
Or what about
maybe
the
Cody
end?
cheats, or maybe
Or maybe
an
like
outside
Cody
interference
tries
or
to
something.
cheat, Cody
But
tries to
Darby's
cheat,
gonna
it
kick out to
backfires.
build up his babyface persona.
Right. I don't know. This is the one. This is the one match where I feel like there's so much going on that I of all the matches on here where I'm like I see it going in this direction. This is the one where I'm like I don't know which direction it went into, and I guess I'm just trying to be a little ahead of the curve, but sometimes you go all in and you come up short.
But
All right, next match, because we were discussing before we went live which match will be the main event. The match that I want to be the main event, I'm going to say last, because it should be the main event, but it may not be. But this is not the main event. This is the semi-main, or what have you. I don't know. I have medicine in me. I Quit match for the AEW World Championship. Jon Moxley, the champion, versus Eddie Kingston. Easy, who you got and why?
Ooh, this one I'm real split in because Moxley's awesome, and hell, I'm wearing the shirt that I got at Revolution when he won the title, and he had the Moxley painted spray. They were literally selling after the show. Him still as champion would still build up like.
Would have been
the
really
best-
awkward had he lost that match and he had those. Be like the Inner Circle Stadium Stampede shirts.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Right?
But anyway, go on. I'm sorry.
I know. But, also, that actually would be awkward. But I was also saying Eddie Kingston. Like, you got any idea how powerful this guy can be, especially with a microphone? Like, I I'm real split with this, but I feel like I want to lean with Eddie Kingston winning this title because it would just be insane with like the amount of power he could possess on trying to say like, okay, I'm running the show now, and you want anybody to stand in my way? I got people that are like aligned and associated with me. You know, like Butcher and the Blade, Lucha Brothers. I want to say Lance Archer, but I feel like that's kind of hit and miss. But just I, I'm going with Eddie Kingston on this. I'm sorry to Mox, but Kingston as champ is just it's gonna be it will be incredible. This man does not hold a major title in his life. Like when it comes to anything from Impact or well, he's never been on WWE. Nor has he ever won anything on the NWA. And yeah, I'm going to build long about this, but I think his first major pro title win on AEW would just feel right.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I
Eric?
got a little preachy,
No,
but
you're
yeah,
good. No, you're
Kingston.
good. Eric, do you feel the same way?
No, Moxley's gonna retain.
I would love. I agree. I'm going Mox retaining. While as a fan of Eddie Kingston, I would love if for everything Easy just said to come true. I also got to realize that this isn't the fan. I'm not calling Easy a fanboy, but this isn't the fanboy
Wonderful.
fantasy show. This is still, we got to build up stuff for, things that we know are going to draw some money. And I'm not saying that Eddie Kingston can't, don't get me wrong. But I feel like John Moxley versus Hangman or John Moxley versus Kenny.
I
There's a
completely
lot.
forgot about that.
There's a lot more. There's a lot more money in that match than there is Eddie as of now, as there would be rather than Eddie Kingston versus
but what
one of
about
those two names.
Kingston and Hangman?
I think that might be another program down the road, but I don't think that's good for the world title right now.
Yeah.
Well, come on. You imagine the Eddie Kingston promos like completely going off on Adam saying like the only reason you got kicked out is because you're a fat, lazy drunk.
That's great. That just does. You don't need the world title for that right now.
Who knows? That's because
You know,
Kingston Omega could also be good, but seeing how Kenny's been going bad to everybody, like that would be a bit mixed. But I'll like I said, if Hangman wins, then I want Eddie to win. If Kenny wins, I think Moxley will retain.
See, I'm gonna disagree with you even there again. Even if Hangman wins, there's a lot more weight coming through beating John Moxley than there is beating Eddie Kingston. I hate to say that because I love Eddie Kingston, but just with the way the story's been presented, being the person to take the belt off of the undefeated guy in AEW carries a lot more weight than beating Eddie Kingston. It's what means more in New Japan, beating Okada or beating Jay White? Beating Okada. What means more in the WWE, beating Brock Lesnar or beating Dolph Ziggler? Beating John Moxley carries a lot more weight for Kenny Omega or Hangman Page than beating Eddie Kingston. And I fucking love Eddie Kingston. I'm not going to try and be the douchey hipster. I was loving Eddie Kingston before anybody knew who Eddie Kingston was.
Same here.
2008 when he was in Chikara. That shit. When he was doing stuff with now Cesaro, Claudio Castagnoli in Chikara in 2010, 2011. Fucking love Eddie Kingston. But as much as the fanboy in me would love to see that for Kingston on a personal level, I gotta remember that it's not just a fanboy ran business. And sometimes the great, borrow from Star Trek, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. And that means John Moxley's got to keep the belt.
Yeah. Yep.
And finally, what I hope is the main event. I don't know if it'll be the main event, but it should be the main event. We've been waiting for it for 4 fucking years. AEW Tag Team Championship match, FTR versus the Young Bucks. If the Young Bucks lose, they will never challenge for the AEW World Tag Team Championship ever again. This was the biggest. Other than Cody, this was probably a sure thing that I'm like, I know who's winning this now. Now I kind of had a debate on it for a week. But I'll go last easy. Who you got and why?
Ooh. Okay, well, first off, reason I know this is the main event is like, didn't AEW build up this whole hype that tag team wrestling should be the main event?
I agree.
So yeah,
Yes.
this is the main event here. FTR and the Young Bucks. Like, this is a match that is just gonna be like finally going back and forth, and it's unfortunate we have this match taking place in these circumstances with COVID and everything. Because how this match, I think, if AEW were to ever have finally a proper stadium-sized match, this would be your main event.
Possibly, yeah.
So, in the case of now taking place in, it's called Dolly's Place, right? I keep
Daily,
saying
yeah. Daly's
Daly's
place.
Place. Okay, I keep saying like Daly's or Dolly's Place, but anyways, in this case, I'm going with the Young Bucks on this. I
Okay.
think just all the built-up rage and anger where they've come so close or they didn't win the tag team championship, like they're gonna have so much fire on them, saying like, "Hey, we want this." And especially with Kenny going rogue himself, imagine the elites themselves going super dark on everybody. They're just like, we don't care. We want everything now.
Okay.
And no one's going to stand in the way. So, yeah, anyways, Young Bucks for the win. FTW.
Taz. Eric, who you picking in this one, bud?
Young Bucks.
Young Bucks, new champions.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna lose and then never go for the belts again. Like, I think they're gonna win and then have more matches with FTR, probably another rematch or something down the line. But
Hell, I would say
they'll.
probably double or nothing.
Well,
I
what's the
think-
next one? Revolution.
Revolution.
Maybe. But yeah.
I'm gonna go
But
Young. Go no, Finn. Go ahead, please.
Young Bucks, yeah.
I'm going Young Bucks as well. I think they'll win it this time, and this will be the only time they get it. I feel like they might lose it back to FTR. Maybe not even at Revolution. Maybe like on like a special Dynamite. And then I feel like if you want to turn the Bucks full-fledged bad, you can't do it against FTR. They gotta do something in an asshole nature to a team that people love. If you want to turn the Bucks bad, you got to do it against SCU. You got to do it against Jurassic Express. You got to do it against Best Friends. You can't really do it. Them doing
I know.
douchey stuff to FTR would just be like, okay, whatever. But if they did something like of an asshole nature to like Best Friends,
And then he's super kicking all the referees.
I'm just saying that if they cheat to beat FTR, nobody's going to go, how dare you, you jerk. They'll be like, oh, yeah, FTR's a bunch of assholes. But if they cheat to beat, if they cheat or do something, you know, to Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, people will be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Or what if Aubrey Hepburn's calling this match and they super kick her?
Yeah, possibly. That
Maybe. I don't know.
it could, but like still, I don't think. I feel like if you're gonna turn the Bucks bad in this match, you got to turn FTR good, and that's not smart.
Or I say they just go their separate ways for now until the paths cross again.
I don't. You gotta have one of these teams is. I don't see both these teams leaving bad, and FTR does not work well as good.
Yeah, I just don't see. I don't. If they didn't have that stipulation,
I thought they
then
worked well
it'd be harder
good
to
when
call,
they first
but-
arrived.
Yeah, we all were waiting for the proverbial shoe to drop there. I mean, they worked okay. They're good for like a temporary, like whenever they temporarily weren't the biggest assholes in NXT whenever AOP came around, but you know they still weren't good guys.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm going Bucks in this one. I think they're gonna have their one moment, and I think down the road, especially with how the story's playing with Matt's knee. They might get their one good one. Hell, they may lose the belts immediately back on Dynamite and that solidify everything. I don't know. That might be how they get out of it, but I'm still going. I was FTR until they had this stipulation. Now it's Young Bucks, but boy, what a moment it'll be if the hate that will be garnered if FTR retain those belts. But that is our predictions, and I will go back and on the social media pages put Eric's predictions so you know who you gotta beat if you want the bonus prize. And I know we got some comments in the chat, so definitely want to check those out right now. Miss A says
Yeah,
Moxley's retaining. Didn't bet against him. He fought at MJF. Don't play him. Good call. Make sure to enter the contest on social media. Or you already have. Never mind. You're good. He's good. And Amazing. That's the edge. That's the last straw. Kenny need to go full cleaner. I wouldn't be against that. With the majority of these matches, I'm not against everything that I predicted. I would not have a problem with it going the other way. There's so many good directions you can go in no matter who wins in all these matches, so that's what makes this card pretty damn fucking good, because you really don't know who's going to win any match, and there's all these little things. Well, but the Bucks could, but FTR could, but Kenny could, but Hangman could, but Cody could, but Darby could, but Kingston could, but that's why it's going to get quote Philip J. Fry, shut up and take my money. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, that is pretty much it. That is our predictions for AEW Full Gear. And like I said, if you would like to enter, please don't enter. Do not enter in the chat. You will not be entered in the contest if you post in the chat. Post on the picture on my Instagram at instagram.com/athleticgeek89, or leave a comment on the picture on my Facebook page, facebook.com/athleticgeek89, or tweet at me at athletic_geek89. And that is my social media plugs. That's how you kill two birds with one stone. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share, subscribe for more content, not just from the world of pro wrestling, but from the world of comics, gaming, anime, all things geek culture. And, gentlemen, easy. Plug your social media.
Yo, guys. Come check out the Elite Era on Twitter. I do podcasts of Demolition with DZ, but that's currently just on a bit of a hiatus because of this damn pandemic and just my real life working schedule where I'm trying to balance everything. So I'm sorry if I put in broken promises here and there, but it's all good. It's all handy dandy. But I'm always on Twitter. Shout out to the Podcast Wrestling Federation. They're awesome guys. You know who you are. Shout out to my amazing girl over in London doing her fashion studies, Haley. I sent you a link to the chat. I hope you saw at least part of it.
And she gave Cancer the one-winged angel too. So let's also give that.
And she fucking beat cancer a month ago. She's a month on remission. Yes, it's been a long day, but yeah, never forget that.
And Eric.
Everything's for sale. Look me up on Mercari.
Yes, everything's for sale, but not this stuff. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. For fun shits and giggles, tell your Mercari story. We'll go out on that note.
I I tried to buy. Look at that. Look, how many belts do you have? 2?
I have on camera. I have, and these are toy belts. I want to stress this.
Oh,
These are toy. That's a toy classic Intercontinental. That's a classic toy big gold belt. And you can't see these on camera. I have the Undisputed Attitude Era and Winged Eagle WWF titles, an AEW toy title, and the only thing close, and you can't see it, is behind you. I have it's a toy AAA title, but it's like a pleather strap and metal plates. That's like the closest thing to a real one I have. But most of them,
Nice.
these are all plastic.
They look real on camera, but yeah, I tried to buy a replica AEW title, and it was $200 at first, and then I bargained the guy down to 160, so I thought it was a really good deal. When he sent it to me, the first when I picked up the package, I knew something was wrong because there was no weight to it. But when I opened it, he sent me two AEW toy belts, the ones you get from Walmart, and I was
Like the
like,
one
dude,
that I
what
have
the?
right there.
You have one over here?
The one I pointed behind you, like, yeah, I got an AEW toy one. Yeah. So he sent 2 of those, apparently.
Yeah, and he when I contacted him, he tried to play it off like, no, that's what you bought. You bought you can't even buy replica belts. What are you talking about? And like, I was like, dude, so I just contacted the customer service and then sent them photos of what he posted, which was like the replica belt, and then what he sent me. So they allowed me to make a return, whatever, without charging me at all. But that's why I like the site so much, is because it's pretty safe. It's pretty user friendly. But what an asshole! I was so
This is
pissed
why you
off.
buy your belts in person.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if that guy's watching this, fuck you. But other than that, for Eric Wade, NEZ, I'm the Athletic
Yo-yo.
Geek. We are just 3 marks today. Three, this many. I'm not doing the Shane Douglas triple threat 3 because that's stupid because he sucks. Marks, and we're out. Have a good one.
Good night.
All right.